Hey world, my name is Susie Ellie. I'm back on YouTube. If you're watching my channel, the only thing that we're going to be doing is I'm going to be encouraging you guys with my content. Also, I'm going to be doing my art, and another thing I'm doing is showing promos and for businesses that I do videos for so I can help them build sales. So basically marketing. But today I want to encourage you, and I just want you to know that I've been through a lot in my life, but I've overcome way more than what I've been through, and that's because of perseverance. That's because of God, and it's also because of determination and allowing myself to push myself in the midst of chaos. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. So let's start. You're gonna see me look down a little bit because I'm taking notes off my phone because I'm not an organized communicator. I can admit that, but that's fine. So today I'm gonna be encouraging you with 5 encouraging building truths and growing in the chaos. If you're not building solutions in the chaos, you're drowning in your chaos. What chaos am I talking about here? Chaos. That looks like you're lost, you're double-minded, you don't really have a clear picture of where you want to go or what you want to do. You are stuck. You are trying to figure out solutions, but there's nothing coming to you or in your situation. That's chaos. It's your pain. Your pain is chaos. Whatever is creating that pain is what's not allowing you to grow. It's allowing you to stay stagnant. It's putting you in a very bad mental place that's controlling your decisions. And instead of it pulling you up, it's tearing you down. What does building look like in the midst of chaos? It looks like I surrender. I accept what's going on. You're planning. You have a clear vision of what you want to do. Your goals are in line. You have a strategy. That's how you build in the chaos. I'm going to give you a small testimony of what that looks like. So, mind you, I just want you guys to know I lost my son. I have not seen my child in 13 years. But years before that, I was homeless, and I had a childhood friend who took on the initiative to say, hey, Susie, do you want to come and stay with me? We can help out. And in the midst of living with her, it wasn't a good situation. So I decided to move out. And I left some of my things, and I told her that I would come back and get it. Now, mind you, one of the things that I had, it was a bag, a plastic bag full of my son's stuff. The umbilical cord plastic holder thing that goes in your stomach, the his birth certificate, DNA samples, pictures, birth certificate, anything that my baby had was in his bag. So at the time, my son was 2 years old, and I carried that bag with me everywhere, and I thought I left it in a safe place. That way when I got stable enough, I could go back and get it. When I come back to get the bag is gone. I don't know how to explain to you how I felt, but I as a parent, imagine if that was you. So I communicated with this person over and over and over and over for months about my stuff. She never replied to me. She never called me. She never returned my call. She never, nothing. One day her sister called me, and she was like, she don't know what she did with it. She don't know what happened to it. And the day I left, it only took me a week and a half to come back and get my things. So not only that, when I come back and there's not my bag of things, there's other things that were missing too. So now mind you, I really trusted this person, and I've been through a lot with this person, but that was the ultimate you're dead to me kind of reaction that I had. It was kind of like, wow, like what happened? To this day I can't tell you what happened to it. That adding up to losing my kid together brought depression. It brought a lot of self-doubt, a lot of self-hate. It brought a lot of I don't care anymore, I don't want to do nothing, I'm over it. It put me in a very bad place mentally. So when I went to a place of overcoming it, I had to really push myself to a place where I was able to accept that this person did this to me, accept that my stuff were lost, accept that this is a chapter in my life that I'm gonna be, not raising my child anymore. And how I did that was by staying busy, getting myself involved in groups, trying to accomplish my goals, getting my GED, pushing myself to become the woman God created me to be for Him. Not allowing myself to hate this other person for what they did, allowing myself to pray for this person. You have to do these things to be able to overcome, and not allowing myself to sit and simmer in that chaos allowed me to see that there's other ways that I can be happy in the midst of that pain. And if I hope that makes a lot of sense to you guys. Okay, so now how do we build in the chaos, right? The number one thing you need to know is that your pain is a tool. So when I was going through my situation with my son, I knew that my testimony was able to help people. I knew that in the midst of me losing my kid, I could become better. I can do better. How did I learn from this situation? Allow your pain to be a tool in your life so you can be the change that somebody else needs. Because the whole point of life is really being an example. The whole point of life is really being able to help someone else to overcome something that you've been through. The second thing that you can utilize in building is having a clear plan. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be clear. By knowing what you want, by lining up your goals, strategically lining up your goals, strategically lining up your life, and then creating solutions is so awesome. And writing things down. Write things down so you can clearly see what your goals are. How can I achieve these things? Make sure you detail every little thing. So if you say, oh, today I'm going to the park, what are you going to the park to do? Clear plans. And sometimes you don't need a clear plan when it comes to going to the park. Maybe you could say, I'm gonna just go to the park and see how today is gonna be. Writing things down for me is a game changer. If you have a calendar and a to-do list, you cannot fail. But it takes your will, and it takes you to do what you need to do to get to a point where you can see change. The third thing is faith. Faith. Without faith, guys, you have nothing. I don't care if you got $1 million in the bank right now. You're not happy without faith. Faith is that drive. It's the power that you know for a fact, if I do this, I believe in myself. I believe that I can get this job. I believe that I can accomplish this thing. When you have faith and you work with that faith, you go for that thing, you can accomplish everything you ever put your mind to. Always remember, things takes time, but it's achievable. God is not going to put a miracle in your lap, baby. He's going to make sure that you fight for it, that you get up and you do what you're supposed to do. It's there, but what are you going to do? What's your heart on earth to do? And that's to get up and go do the thing. The thing is already there. But are you going to get up and do it? Are you going to overcome? Are you going to push yourself? Have faith. The fourth thing, renewing your mind. Renewing your mind, changing your perspective. We all know what that is. Change your perspective. Stop talking negative. Stop speaking negatively. It affects your life. It affects other people around you. It affects your situations. Words are life. Words become. Okay. Prayer, meditation renews your mind. And when I say prayer, you don't just sit there and thank you, Lord. Thank you for all the efforts that you've done in my life. No, thank you, God. Thank you. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle this today. I don't know how to fight. But I thank you. I appreciate you. I'm tired. I'm over it. That's prayer. Really putting your all into the conversation, really knowing and really expressing yourself to God. No matter how, listen, He's your friend. He's your friend. He is your buddy. He is your partner. Communication is prayer. That's it. And be yourself. Be yourself. You're not going to hell because you cussed or you feel this type of way. You're not. You're not. Don't believe what people say. Get it for yourself. Another way of renewing your mind is not placing expectations on people or yourself. Because when you place expectations on others and yourself, you're never going to accomplish the thing, or you just get disappointed. And that's just what it is. But whatever renewing your mind strategies that you have that help you in your past, because we're all grown, we all take deep breaths, we all take walks, whatever that is in your life, do it. And the fifth thing, baby, the world is not for you. It's not. It's full of hate, full of pain. And I want you guys to acknowledge that you're always going to be hurt by people. Always. You're always going to be hurt by a family member. You're always going to be hurt by a friend. It may be small, it may be big. But always remember, the people that are in your life should be the people that are celebrating you and that is tolerating your shit. That's able to deal with your shit. I have a lot of friends who loves me so much because of the heart that I have, but they know I have issues. And it's the same thing with them. But we tolerate each other and we celebrate each other because we love each other. We're not here to bash each other. We're not here to tear each other down. And friends are so valuable and so important in your life. And if you feel like you don't have friends, comment and let me know. I'm your friend. And another thing, setbacks will always come. Allow it. Setbacks. Are you going to allow it? No. Setbacks will always be here. But, because if you have a car, and if you have kids, and if you have a marriage and a home and a job, they're not perfect every single day. They come with setbacks. They come with challenges. They come with pain. They come with hurt. They come with tears. These are the 5 encouraging truths in growing in the chaos. And I hope that you guys got something from this and it helps you, because it helped me. And you know, and please give me some feedback and how I communicate, what I need to work on, but also let me know how you feel about my conversation. Did it help you? Did it not help you? Whatever the case is, just let me know in the comments. I just want to encourage you guys, and I want you guys to build. Get up and build. Go take a walk, take a deep breath, and build your life, because we only have one life and death is a fact. So get up and keep moving and be encouraged today. Be blessed.